So you guys want a little history lesson or no?
Yes.
Yes.
Let's take one.
You kids, okay. So, Shakey's. This place started in 1954 in California. Hey, my home state of California, right? But in the part of California that us LA people generally ignore because it's way up north in Sacramento. Yeah. I mean, Sacramento's only claim to fame is like it being the capital of California and that there being lots of cows and a lot of bitter Sacramento Kings fans from 2002.
And it's an hour away from Tahoe. That's it.
Yeah, no one really stays in Sacramento. So anyway, Shakey's is almost like an artifact of, and I don't really want to say how old I am on the blog or reveal any of my age, but basically, like, growing up in Southern California, Shakey's became kind of synonymous with, like, Little League sports. So every time you went to, like, Little League baseball games or basketball or the YMCA or stuff like that, you guys know what the YMCA is? No, you guys don't. YMCA? No, not Village People. Not the Village People song. So way back when, it used to be synonymous with, like, after the games you go eat pizza and then you socialize with other kids and stuff like that. But me not being athletically inclined in the least, never really went to Shakey's much as a kid.
So you understand, right, what he's saying? It's like how you guys go out and then afterwards you go to the Isal one, the barbecue one, and the Central. That's the hangout. So for us in the States, it's the pizzerias there. Right?
Uh-huh. But a lot of these Shakey's locations in the United States, they went bankrupt. So as a matter of fact, there are less than, I think last I read was like about 50 locations, and most of them, albeit one or two, are all in Southern California. Hey, where I grew up. So, yeah, Shakey's is kind of like a lost artifact, and it just so happens that in the Philippines, ever since, and this surprised me, since the mid-1970s, Shakey's has been here in the Philippines. And it's kind of like the throwback to the American pizza parlor. So you see how, like, the guys here, they're kind of dressed as if they're like the Dixieland jazz band they play at Disneyland, called the Dapper Dans. Oh, it's another part of Southern Californiana you guys don't understand. Okay. So, yeah. Anyway, I was surprised the first time I came to the Philippines that Shakey's had such a big presence here. Much bigger. So they have like 150 stores nationwide in the Philippines. You imagine that?
For me, my first pizza was Shakey's Pizza. And it was when I was 6 and here in the Philippines. And I thought it was a Filipino like brand of pizza. I didn't know it was from the States.
Yeah.
But I still have that, it brings back memories whenever I eat the pizza.
Yeah. So it's kind of interesting. I mean, there are even like people who grew up with Shakey's in the Philippines with similar experiences, so they took on like another form, as it were. Yeah. Maybe not like the Little League nostalgia of like, you know, kids back home in the States, but you guys have your own memories of Shakey's here, except for these two because these young bucks have never eaten. Warren, it's your first time at Shakey's, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Are you excited to be eating a real American, you know, throwback in the Philippines pizza parlor?
How excited are you? So excited, tell them what you had for breakfast.
I ate only 2 eggs.
2 eggs is a lot.
No, it's only 2 eggs. Yeah, it's boiled eggs.
Boiled egg.
Oh, 2 boiled eggs. Like as if that makes a big difference, huh? I mean, eggs are pretty substantial. They weren't balut eggs, by the way, were they?
Yuck. Not balut.
JP doesn't want to be told about balut eggs for a while.
About balut for the next maybe 3 months.
Yeah, if you watch that video of our Piddiguenos Street Food Crawl, you know exactly why JP doesn't like balut eggs for a while.
So Angelo, when you taste the pizza, I want you to compare the pizza that you had from the Central and the pizza that you're gonna eat with them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you do that?
I will do that.
Can you guys compare?
I can.
Yeah, you guys excited about trying
I am. My stomach is ready already.
How much did you have for breakfast this morning?
Mango only.
Oh, mango only compared to Mr. 2 boiled eggs breakfast here.
It's preparation for Shakey's
It's better than mango.
experience.
Alright, so this is the manager's special pizza they've got here. I think it's one of the best-selling pizzas here at Philippine Shakey's. And This is 18 inches. This is like the really big size, and it's hand tossed. So it's not thin crust here at all. So we're doing all hand tossed here, just to make sure. And that's our free pizza because we signed up for our new
Shakey's card.
Shakey's card. Yeah.
Card.
So then Angelo can come to Shakey's anytime he wants. Provided that, you know, he has to bring me along. So there you go. All right, guys, are you like?
Yes, I'm ready.
Are you guys salivating?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, we are.
You're ready to tear it up, huh? Oh my, Warren.
He requested from
He wanted a beer too.
Yes.
And I want to make sure, everyone, he's legal. He's legal. Well above legal. Even though, you know,
He wants a full
Young
version
Bucks.
of the pizza and the beer.
pizza and beer. Yeah. Very adult experience.
Good. Belly buster, sir.
Ooh, belly buster. Thank you. So that is a big pizza. So Dad got his own tuna Caesar salad and soup. And I got a big helping of pasta carbonara. This looks pretty big for a solo, from what I see.
Yeah, it does.
And we're just waiting for our fried chicken and Mojo Potatoes to complete the Shakey's experience.
There's one more pizza.
And there's one more pizza.
Yeah, that's
Oh.
the birthday party pizza. This
So
is
we're-
their classic sausage and onion?
Beef and onion, I think it is.
Beef and onion. Oh, okay, beef and onion.
So for us Americans, it's kind of irregular to put beef cubes on pizza. We typically put like Italian sausage, right?
That's right.
So typically the meat that goes on here is like Italian sausage. Ground beef is kind of irregular to put up there. But in the Philippines, that's what they like putting, beef cubes.
They especially like pineapples, which I...
Yeah, I don't like pineapples on pizza. I'm sorry, people. There are Americans who think that pineapple belongs on pizza too, but we're not those type of Americans either. Just wait for the other one.
Come on, guys, dig in.
I'm gonna dig into my carbonara. So, Shakey's back home in the States, they're just known for pizza, fried chicken, and mojo. So, pasta, I think in the Philippines, it tends to be more of a Filipino thing. And there's a nice side of garlic bread. Alright, for the record, I've had Shakey's once before in the Philippines, and I thought it was pretty good. But that was 3 years ago. And it was kind of made in haste, so I mean, it's not like something I remember. And as you can see here, massive mound of sauce on top of the pasta.
Wow.
So you don't really need to immerse it too much, I think. There's some bacon bits here. Looks quite good. I'm getting more, of course, I guess, because I didn't really mix it around, of more of a Parmesan cheese flavor that's predominant. With a bit of like the pancetta, which is kind of not firm. It's just a little bit on the chewy side. But the pancetta, I think, let's immerse this better. There we go. So what I like about it is it's not too overdone with the heavy cream. There's a good
Beer, right beer. Yung lady. Wow. What's this?
fried chicken and potatoes. Those are fried chicken and mojos. Now, I think I can let these dogs off the leash now and then. So what I like about it is that it's not overdone with the heavy cream. You do get a nice cheesiness that's substantial. And then the pancetta is kind of like more of an accenting sort of carbonara. It's more of an accenting flavor to the carbonara. Contrast this with, like, let's say our friend Chris at Smoke, which is a lot more gourmet. I would say this is pretty satisfying. I don't think it's overdone with the creaminess. You see, the pasta coats well with the cheese, so the ratio is about right. That's what I like. I want some of this belly buster pizza. Personally, I don't like all meat pizzas because, like, let's say you get a pepperoni pizza. I'm not really a fan of that because of the over-the-top greasiness. There must be other toppings to kind of sell it down a bit. Ooh, it is flaming hot. And this is the hand toss, so there's quite a bit of texture. And wow, look at the toppings just slide off. Oh, it's our first time there.
Yes.
We're gonna let's capture it. Oh, you're gonna do a knife and fork?
I'm
You
ready.
gotta do classic style with just hand.
Okay.
You know what? Not do it like me.
Yeah, do like a.
Come on, man.
the same time
You
I
don't
do that,
eat
right?
pizza with a fork and knife, okay? We're not in Chicago, all right? All right. One, two, three. Synchronized. He says right in the instant.
Wow.
Wow. He's saying wow.
My first,
So how is it?
the bread is smooth.
Bread is smooth.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not tough.
Mm-hmm. How about the cheese, the sauce, the toppings? What is it? What do you describe it?
I can describe because
Because it has no history.
it's yummy.
So yummy.
Okay. It's the first time you had it. What about you,
yeah,
Angelo?
All I can say is 200%, 200%, it's freaking good.
Don't lie.
Okay, let me try my belly buster here. So even with this handmade dough or hand tossed dough, there's a nice crispness at the bottom that makes it quite a bit light, despite it, being double the substantialness of the thin crust. The cheese is really stretchy, but when you take a bite, yeah. The sauce, of course, which I like because it's not. If you're used to Filipino style of sauce, like spaghetti sauce and what, this is the way tomato sauce ought to taste like, right? There's some tartness.
Yes. No sweetness.
Some
You guys
tartness.
notice that? There's no sweet.
Yeah. Just some tartness, and then the cheese is, mild, relatively mild. And then it lifts up all the meat there. The dough is quite good too. Just enough chewiness. Just enough chewiness just to offset the
It says it's full.
Are you really full?
No.
I was just joking.
I'm just kidding.
Oh, good, good. So, there's just enough of, so this is really like American pizza. You know, one thing that I guess because I've eaten more Costco pizza than I have Shakey's pizza, to be honest with you. It's like Costco pizza without the extra doughiness or the extra chewiness, which I tend to like. The size of the pizza, though, is not as huge as you get at Costco back home. But I think it's for an American size, for like me and Dad. You could probably take this entire pie down easy. It's pretty easy to take down. What do you think, JP, about Shakey's?
That's like a small party. It should be like a fiesta, huge, like.
Yeah.
We're used to, right?
For us, 18 is a little small. This is an 18-inch that's a bit on the small side. And that's not something you hear every day, do you? And I think that the toppings here are not as skimpy either. So if you come here, I think get the belly buster.
Yeah.
Because there's more toppings there. And it's more evenly distributed, so I like this belly buster pizza. The ratio of the toppings and the cheese and the sauce are good. Again, this 18-inch is kind of small for me, personally, for an American size, but I like the proportion to everything. And of course, you just gotta eat your crust. I see a lot of gravy on the table rather than other dips.
I wish I was born in California.
That's what I say. That's what I tell myself every day. But it's true. That's the difference. But to be very honest with you, I don't think Shakey's in California has like the quality like here.
They say, I just wanna eat.
Okay, it's time to try out our fried chicken. And I got me a drumstick. It's piping hot. This is a 12-piece with Mojo's pack. can see. Nice even coating of batter. And of course you have to have gravy because that's the Filipino thing to eat, fried chicken. And that skin with that slightly thin batter just is like glassy, so it just like punctures through. That's pretty nice. Oh, JP didn't know that Shakey's had fried chicken. I said that even in the States there is fried chicken. And this is piping hot fried chicken too. Oh, and I forgot, you could split them as spicy and mild if you want. So this is the regular. Did you try your fried chicken yet?
I did. It's really good.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like breading on my chicken, and this doesn't have a lot of there's no breading actually on it.
Yeah, the breading's thin.
Or it's really thin. So
That's why I say it's kind of glassy, the breading. So it
Very
punctures
tasty.
through nicely, yeah.
very tasty.
And just you know, subtle seasoned salt, nothing too much there. And then with the gravy, you gotta pair it with, of course. So these are the Mojo potatoes that Shakey's is quite famous for. What I like to call lazy fries, like Dad would make. Cause like, you know, when Dad fries potatoes, he does the same thing. Just doesn't make shoestring fries. He just fries them up, slices them like this, and then fries them up like this. Imagine eating a McDonald's hash brown, but you could taste that it's really potato, and it doesn't have like those kinds of weird perforations in mashed potatoes because, you know, it's just one solid block of potato. That's what that is. Man, you're really partaking in that experience, just like taking more of that beer. My goodness.
So freaking good.
Fried chicken is that bad?
Oh, what do you think about that fried chicken? Dad is really critical about fried chicken in these
I
parts.
haven't eaten chicken for maybe 1 month.
But yeah, the fried chicken here is not too small. Because I think like the pieces in Ilocos here are kind of on the poultry side. The poultry side. And they're lacking in fat and juice. But here, very juicy. Because of course it's a chain restaurant. I mean, your experience is gonna vary quite a bit. I mean, we had like Shakey's in like, let me see, on a road trip through La Union, for example. It was alright. But the chicken here is pretty juicy, I must say.
Thank you so much.
Nicely breaded and crispy. The pasta agrees with me this time around because I found like the one in La Union I tried was a little too much on the heavy cream. This is well coated right to the noodle, so this is a really decent carbonara. I mean, I don't expect it to be anywhere like Chris's carbonara, especially with house-made pancetta, but this is pretty solid. I will say though, the fried chicken pieces are like, this is a thigh. I never know why in the, you know, province here, it's like sometimes the thigh, they don't give you like the whole like this. Sometimes they just cut it like that, or I don't know if that's really the size of the thigh of the chicken. But it's pretty tasty, and Dad says it's pretty tasty.
Well, there's more chicken. You know.
You're full already? Jeez, JP.
I'm loving the pizza, that's why I'm like.
Okay.
Chicken.
I don't know how the boys are doing. Warren's just, I mean, I raised him like a tank apparently.
It's the cheese.
Try it with the cheese. A cheese dip with the Mojo potatoes is good. There you go.
Wow.
What do you say?
He's getting all kinds of taste sensations he never knew in his life.
Yeah. What do you think? Cheese at the
Wow.
Wow. Wow, all right. It's a winner with Warren. Good.
That at the very end is a real pepperoni.
This is my experience after tasting all this kind of foods of Shakey's.
Like that.
So you want to be like him? We gotta dress you up in one of those Dapper Dan suits. Okay, Warren.
Sir.
You know how you get pepperoni pizza in Piddig? How does this compare with Shakey's or Shakey's? How does it?
Guys, walang sama-sama ng loob.
Which means there's no comparison, right?
Yes. In Piddig,
Hmm.
anong paano doon, sir?
Pepperoni.
In Piddig, their pepperoni is like an hot dog when you cut a hot dog, that's what.
That's the pepperoni
Yeah.
over there, huh?
But in here,
Real,
it's
huh?
the real pepperoni
Mm-hmm.
made from the USA.
Or made like in the
Yeah.
style of the USA.
Made from California.
So how does real pepperoni taste like?
A little bit sour and saltiness, and
It's a little spicy, isn't it?
Mm.
Just a little bit. It kind of has like a paprika type of taste, a little bit.
Because look at the pepperoni, it's already gone. he was
Wow,
picking him off.
he stripped his pizza bare of the pepperoni and just snacked on that.
yes.
So I could not help resisting getting a root beer float. If you really want to go back to America, or at least remember all the good times growing up in America, you could get yourself a root beer float. And you know, and you don't have to mix it like halo halo, by the way.
Really?
No.
It's
How can you say?
First time having a root beer float. What is it?
wait.
Wait. Is it good?
Tastes like maasim.
Sour?
It's like sour.
Man, you got a sour tongue, don't you? You always say sour.
Then a little bit sweetness.
Yes.
And then yeah, it's delicious. Again,
Yeah. But yeah, root beer. It's been a while since I've had root beer. I don't know if they use sarsi in here. There's some interesting ginger syrup. I don't know if I'm imagining things like it's like tahoe and it has like ginger syrup. But yeah, it does taste like root beer. And then the ice cream itself, vanilla, of course. Add some sweetness to the root beer, which is has more of a ginger. I don't think this is sarsi. Sarsi has like a stronger, more robust sassafras kind of taste. You don't know what sassafras tastes like, huh? Okay. Kind of like a earthy, herbal type of taste.
how about this one? This ice cream. What is
Yeah,
this?
mix it up a little bit like halo halo, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, you have like this interesting interplay between the carbonation and root beer with the creaminess of the ice cream. So that adds more creaminess, obviously.
Aquaman.
Aquaman?
Yes.
How are you equating Aquaman with root beer floats?
Look, their secret Aquaman drink root beer float.
Wow, you're down there almost in like 4 minutes. But yeah, I'm getting a interesting sort of ginger type of tahoe-like taste in this, which is a little bit strange.
Now, I'm a real American.
Can you sing the song like Hulk Hogan, like the Hulk Hogan theme song? Should I teach you the song?
Yes.
I am a real American, fight for the rights of every man. I am a real American, fight for what's right, fight for your life. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, you never watch Hulk Hogan wrestle ever, huh?
No,
Okay.
I don't.
You're not real American. And to be honest, I don't think this one is either. Not a really American, but yeah, it's good. But it just has a little bit of a gingery taste to it. Like ginger syrup taste. It's a very Filipino root beer float mixed in with tahoe. If you could do like a fusion of that, it's kind of like what this is. My straw broke in half. Must drink this. Here. Dad drinking a root beer float. Oh no. All of it.
Like bubu of kambing.
Oh, kininam! Why, it tastes like bile? What are you... Stop drinking my root beer float!
Sweet.
Not that sweet.
Taste of
Taste of what?
Coke.
Oak?
Coke.
Like oak
it.
chips? Oak wood?
Yeah.
Well,
It's creamy and etc. etc.
it's a good thing I can say that Dad's not gonna steal my job anytime soon.
I'm done.
And neither are you, Warren. But yeah.
Doesn't have any kick at all.
Yeah, there's not really like the
No punch.
robust kick from the root beer. Doesn't it taste a little like ginger syrup to you?
Yeah.
Yeah, see? I'm not being trippy then. So this is like someone mixed Tahoe in my root beer float, mainly the ginger syrup and minus the tofu. So what do you think about Shakey's first time review? Pizza, chicken?
I love
Mojo-
Shakey's. Ooh la la.
Let's sum it up right here. That's our final
Yes.
thoughts. So pizza, you say it tastes like real pepperoni. Well, now you know what real pepperoni tastes like?
The real pepperoni is here. Only here in Shakey's. Guys.
Oh, I
take
don't know
note
about
this.
that. There's a lot of other pizza places we gotta try. We haven't not tried Greenwich. Have you ever tried Greenwich? Or Greenwich? The other
sir.
Big Filipino pizza place?
Yes, sir.
What do you think about Greenwich?
I think their bread is thin. The bread of pizza there is thin.
Thinner? Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
I have not eaten Greenwich yet, but that's for another episode. And we gotta try that eventually. But you love Shakey's. What do you think about the fried chicken? What do you think about the fried chicken?
Oh. I rate fried chicken. The fried chicken here is 100%. Sorry, McDo and Jollibee.
Oh!
Yes, I'm sorry.
Warren says
Fried
it's
chicken
better.
here is better.
Oh snap! Fighting words.
Yeah.
He's launched fighting words, everyone. He's
I'm
saying
sorry,
Shakey's
guys.
fried chicken is better than McDonald's and Jollibee. Warren, you know, just for that, we're gonna do a mukbang where you get to try all 3 fried chickens at the same time.
Oh,
For another episode. Almost done with my root beer folk. My final thoughts on Shakey's. The interesting thing, of course, is that I don't have as much experience eating Shakey's either. I didn't have it that I can only count off the top of like with one hand how many times I've been to Shakey's in California, for example. And this is my second time dining in at Shakey's in Philippines. First time, not so good because I think there's a big variance, perhaps. Because I found their chicken so super dry, whereas the chicken here is much juicier and tastier. And then the pizza here, my compliment is it's like Costco pizza, and I've had a lot of Costco pizza, like I've said in the past. And it's crispier and it's less doughier and less chewier than Costco pizza, which is a compliment. Albeit the size is a little small for this American, of course. But JP's an American, he got full off of like 2 slices, so who am I to say, right? Yeah, I speak for all Americans, especially Warren, real American now. And so,
what's that song?
what song? I am a real American. That song?
Yeah.
We're gonna. All right, I'm gonna practice that song with you later on. But for now, you know, if you like this video, you know, give a thumbs up, and then better yet, subscribe for more of these videos.
Yes.
We'll go to more chain restaurants like this, of course, reviewing for our On the Chain series. We're gonna try Greenwich next, right? All right, one of these days we go to Greenwich or Greenwich for us English-speaking folks. So until then, take care, and remember, Empire never ended. I am a real American, fight for the rights of every man. I am a real American, fight for what's right, fight for your life. Dun, 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 dun.